In this video, I'll be showing you guys the easiest and best way to farm gems and Igris in Anime Vanguards. So let's get right into it. Now what we are going to be using in this video is an advanced macro. Basically, it's literally just an image detecting macro. It's not an exploit, it is not a cheat or anything. It is completely abiding to the Roblox rules, and it's abiding to the Anime Vanguards rules, and you won't get banned for it. Now, I did use this macro. I've been using it since it came out, which was release. The game release, I've gotten over 150k gems from it, and I've also gotten shiny Igris from it. Also, I do have some extra Igrises here, so yeah, it's really good for me. I barely fail. Like the Igris macro, it does not fail at all, and neither does a gem one. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to use this macro and how to set it up. So the first thing you have to do, join the Discord in my description. It's called Informal Frog Macros. Or if you want to use the vanity invite, you could always type this in discord.gg/informalfrog and you can join it. And okay, now once you're verified and everything, you just have to go to the AV macro or ALS. This also works, but I'm going to show you guys the AV one. You go to the current version. Now, or no, before you go to the current version, you have to go to macro setup, scroll all the way up, click this download auto hotkey, go to download, click download, and you gotta download the V2.0. Now the setup for this is insanely easy. You literally just have to click the install button. It's literally just you have to click that button, and that's it. Now once you have auto hotkey, you just have to go to the current version channel, and this channel, it'll have the most recently updated version of this macro. So for me, it's 0.1.19, and it says a little changelog. You just gotta download it, continue. Now this is completely safe. It's been tested. Like, this server has 20,000 members, so it is completely safe. Now once you have the macro, go over to your files. You just gotta extract it here. Right click, extract all, and extract it. Now once it's all extracted, you really just have to, it'll lead you here, go into the folder, and this is what it should look like. It'll have main with a bunch of other folders. Now we close out Discord and everything. We don't need any of this. Now we just gotta open main. It should look like this. It's the auto hotkey script. It's not a script. It's not an exploit. It's a auto hotkey script, which is not an exploit or anything. Now once you open it, your game will minimize like this, which is what it's supposed to do. The macro won't work unless your game is this size, this resolution. It will automatically do it for you once you open this. You don't have to worry about it. Now first, I'm going to show you guys how to use a gem one. So let's pretend like you just spawned into the lobby, which should be about here, at this angle here. Now, equip Alligator. For me, I use Alligator and I use Sasuke. You don't even need Sasuke, really. Alligator might be able to solo it, but I bring Sasuke just to be safe. You could definitely do it with like Alligator and Killua though. They're both epics, super easy to get. Now make sure you have the gem farm enabled. And if you want a private server, you have to put the private server link there. I'm not going to use one because my internet is good, but it'll auto-reconnect you if you get disconnected if your internet's bad. Now once you're at this, just join the game. There's different spawns on the lobby. It does not matter which spawn you have. You just need to enable what units you want to use. Let's say I'll place one crocodile. Let's place 3 Sasuke's. Yeah. So you put the wave you want to place. So crocodile will place them on wave 1, and the weight you can just put any number. Put 1 though. It's really recommended to put 1. Now for Sasuke, we're gonna put wave 4 for the first one with 1 weight. Wave 5, weight 1, and then wave 6, weight 1. Now if your unit is expensive to place, you do want to place it on a later wave like 4, 5, or 6, and always put the upgrade. Put it on the last unit you place. Now enable all of these. Make sure they're all enabled. And now the only thing you have to do left is put where you want it to spawn. So now for Crocodile, I'll click the map under Crocodile's unit. I'll select right here. You just right click where you want it to go. Okay. Map 2 will put Sasuke right here. Right click. Another Sasuke. Put him here. And one more Sasuke, we'll put him here. And now we have all of our units coordinated and everything. We have our config. Save that. Go ahead and save that. Now, this current process, it'll show you what it's doing. It's just how good it is. It'll literally show you what it's doing. Now, we'll start it. I'll show you guys a little time lapse of it working, because I want you guys to know that it does work perfectly, and it's amazing for real. So that. Alright, so as you can see, we got some good quests claimed, and we also got a good amount of gems from that. We didn't fail once. It was super easy to set up, you know. And now I'm gonna show you guys how to set up the Igris macro. So if you want to auto macro Igris, basically it's literally just the same thing. Oh, my game is glitching now. Alright, yeah, you just gotta go to. Alright, now, okay. To set up the Igris macro, you just need to select Igris farm, put your private server like I just said. Now, the units are a little weird, but it's still really easy. Don't worry, it's not even that confusing. So basically, for this, you need the rare unit. He's John. You need him. You get him from banner. Literally, you can get him in like one summon. He's a rare. You can get him on any banner. It does not matter because he's a rare. So you put, okay, you put John, and then you have to have Cha-In in your second slot. Doesn't matter if she's evolved or not, you just need her because she's 5 placement to kill the statues. Now you need, for slot 3, you need your statue killer. For me, I use Sasuke. He's not even evolved, but I use him. And then for slot 4, put your main DPS, which for me it would be Sung Jin-Woo. Or no, we'll put Igris. You know what? We'll put Igris because he's better in late game. So now you literally just have to. Okay, now, for the config, you only put in your DPS unit. So you would not put in Sasuke, Cha-In, or John. You would have to put the config for Igris. So he's in our slot 4. We'll place 3 of him. So 4, 4, 4. Disable unit 4. Okay, now, the wave to place, we'll put him at. I'm sure we could put him at like 4, 6, 7. And then we'll upgrade the last one like we did last time. And now we need to choose a map. So map 1, we'll put 1 Igris, we'll put the first one here, the second one here, and the third one here. There we go. We have our coordinates. Now, it's the same thing for the gem farm. You have to spawn in. You have to start it where the lobby spawn is, which is about right here. And now, you have to have the bear mount equipped. You must have this mount equipped or else it won't work. And you cannot have any cosmetics equipped. Now, if it's not working, it's because you did something wrong. You might have a cosmetic equipped. Now, make sure your settings, make sure your graphics are on max. Put on low detail mode, which is in the Vanguard settings. Low detail mode. And make sure when you go in game that screen shake is disabled. You have to have that disabled. Now, this should be your setup. Main DPS here, the config for your main DPS. And now we'll save this real quick, and we need to restart so we can start a whole new one. There we go. Now we have Igris farm. Our config should load. There we go. And we can start it, and I'll do another time lapse just like I did for the gem farm. Alright, as you guys just saw, I didn't fail, and it was super easy. It did not take that long, and we easily completed it. You know, the setup is insanely easy. Now, if you want to download this macro, I'll put it in the description. There is, like, if you have any issues, you can always create a ticket. They're very active in those. That's all I have for this video, but if this helps or this is entertaining, then please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot, and I do post out like this if you like this, and I'll see you guys next time.